So we should know the basics of hash map. So I will just explain you what is the hash map and its important methods. Okay, hash map is basically a data. It is a collection where we store data in the key and value pair. Basically, we store data in the key value pair. So for example, we have a hash map and we want to store data in the string and integer format. So our key will be in the string format data type and our value will be in the integer data type, and map is our variable and new hash map. So this is how we will declare hash map every time as per the requirement. For example, we need our keys to be in character format, then we will simply replace string with the character, and integer if it's needed in integer format, so we will keep it as integer, or we can change it to double or something else as per the requirement. Okay, so we have one method, map.put. So this put method will add the key value data inside the given map. Okay, so map.put physics is our key, that is string in the string data type, and it is basically a subject, and 80 its marks, so that will be in the integer data type, that is a value. Okay, so that will be stored inside the key value format inside the hash map. And again we have other subject as math, and the marks is 90. So basically it will be stored inside the map in this way. When we use the printing statement system.out.println map, this variable, so we will get this as a result, so which is like physics is equal to 80 and math is equal to 90. So this is how the data will be stored inside the map. This is key and this is value, so data will be stored inside the map in the key value pair. Okay, I think yeah, that's it about hash map. So we are using the same concept in this code to find the number of occurrences of the character inside the string. Okay, so our string is str is equal to banana. So we are using hash map character. We need characters count. So that's why character comma integer. And again we have map as a variable, new hash map. So this is the declaration of the hash map. Now we will use for each loop. So in this for each loop we have character as a data type, ch is a variable, and colon str.toChar array. This str.toChar array method will basically convert this string into the characters array, and for each iteration we will get the characters one by one. So initially it will be b, then a, then n. So it will be give characters one by one for each iteration. Okay, let's understand this code. So this is the important code to understand and how it will check the characters count. Okay, so map dot put, I guess you should know, you know that what is this put method. Basically it will add that character key, and this will be the value, this whole will be the value inside the map. Okay, so this will brings us the value, and this will be the character as a key. So this will be the character, and this whole code will be the value, that is integer. So it will basically put our key value inside the map, that is character, and its count inside the map. Okay, now initially our character is b for the first iteration, then map dot put b comma map dot get or default b comma 0. So this b comma 0, what it does basically, it checks whether that b character b is present inside the map or not. If it's not present, then it will return as a 0. So whole this code map.get or default ch comma 0 will return 0 if that character is not present inside the map. Then if that's 0, then it will be plus 1, because now the count will be 1. So b comma 1 will be added inside the map. Then for the second iteration we have a. So map dot put a comma map dot get or default a comma 0. Again, that a is not present inside the map. Inside the map we have only b now, right? So a is not present, so it will return, this code will return as 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1 1. So a comma 1 will be added again inside the map. Again, Again the now n for the n character n comma map dot get or default n comma 0. Again n is not present inside the map. Now only b and a are present inside the map, so n is not present, so it will again return as 0. So when the character is not present inside the map, so it will return as 0 plus 1 will be 1. So n comma 1 will be added inside the map. Now it's important now. So again for the next iteration we have, for the fourth iteration we have ch is equal to a. So a now map dot put a comma map dot get or default a comma 0. So now we have a as 1, so it will return, this complete code will return as a 1, because we know that a is 1 inside the map, right? So it will return 1. 1 plus 1 will be 2, a comma 2. So map dot put a comma 2. So there is one more concept in hash map, that this key will be always unique. Value can be duplicate, but keys are always unique. So the value of a is now 2, right? So it will replace the initial value of a is equal to 2 from 1. A is equal to initially 1, so now it will replace a is equal to 2, because a cannot be duplicated inside the map, so it will be a is equal to 2 now. Again for the fifth iteration we have n. So n comma map dot get or default n comma 0. So this will again return as a 1, because we have n is equal to 1 inside the map. Initially we got n is equal to 1, right? So this will return as 1. 1 plus 1 will be 2. So n comma 2 will be updated inside the map. Initially we have n is equal to 1, so now that n value will be updated as a 2, because n cannot be duplicated inside the map. String the keys are always unique inside the map, right? That's the principle of hash map. Again for the last iteration, sixth one, we have a comma, this will return as a 2, because we have a is equal to 2 inside the map. So this code will return as a is equal to 2 plus 1 3. A comma 3 will be updated inside the map. So finally we got a is equal to 3, b is equal to 1, and n is equal to 2 inside the hash map. And outside this for each loop we have system.out.println, and this is the map. So it will print all the key value pairs inside the map. So let's execute the code and check whether we have written the code correctly. Yes, a is equal to 3, b is equal to 1, and n is equal to 2. So that's how we can find the number of occurrences for each character inside the string using hash map concept. I hope you understood the concept of hash map and how to find the number of occurrences of each character inside the string. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.